嘿 ，Hello， 先生小姐，歡迎你翻嚟到 Club， 我哋繼續 Richard 加下見皇帝，跟住一個人因為 Chamberlain， 喂，唔好閂埋度咪住。始終冇咗啲武器喺度孭住都感覺奇奇怪怪咁樣。呢度行咩地方？道門應該開唔到，算啦，由佢。都迷宮咁嘅樣，有成部嘢。嗱，我哋要記住點樣去鞠躬，點樣去講嘢咁上下啩，應該唔會俾人對咁啩。哦 ，hi。
Imgrimi et art ketzer. Daifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis. Bow.
Okay. Okay, Bauer. Okay.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Velian namen, vatgan favort.
如果唔鞠躬會點嘅樣呢？
I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her.
唔開心咁嘅事喺張圖度。
lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Okay.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
始終學咗花咁多時間去學點樣鞠躬，嗰啲要練習下嘅，都要做下嘅。
There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentlemen
Disgusts.
need not bother.
Okay.
Calm yourself.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elanda.
We
seen us for I make a wait here.
Ja,
Supplement.
Amen. Ratsliden enikt, estun is saur an main fire.
Es is siet efsat. Ep finser nein mathenk. Nein hotel an
Novigard 似乎就唔想同嗰啲 Northern Kingdom 同埋個 Emperor 有啲咩關係啊？睇佢哋講嘅嘢係，又想喺從中取利，做啲自由人、自由身份咁樣。
What are you doing?
咩啊？跟住人行啊嘛。 定係買 doing 行緊路咯，不如就係。
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions. Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
OK， 唔該曬朋友 ，inventory 仲未開到。
Will sharpen the edge. Yes? Then transcribe. True authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the church of the eternal fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
再抄啲書先。OK。後邊嗰個抄書我抄唔切。OK， 呢度啲書櫃仲有得攞，都幾多書喎。又係呢一本。Pearls of the Novigrad， 北方之珠。好，呢度應該就書啦。What shall become of Temeria？ 暫時都開唔到 item， 開唔到 inventory 去睇啲書。Royal Lineage of the North。OK。仲有呢一個咧 ，Apple。OK。都好啊，食翻蘋果。Loot。公仔。Loot。哇，馬皮，收埋塊馬皮喺呢度。咁大塊收入去嗰個籃仔嗰隻犀利，仲有冇嘢 loot 咧？好似冇。A shame I have no time. Okay.
Geralt, that tunic, you look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
Or grow up.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't? Not a bit?
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Okay.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
OK， 以前嘅感情問題，依家咁樣浮現出嚟。Oh shit！ 以前搞 Triss， 依家搞到咁嘅樣。
Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece.
有啲惡性。
I shall be waiting.
OK， 好啦，我哋可以走啦。不過首先捋埋先，佢已經 teleport 走咗，又話 no magic 嘅喂。哇！要 teleport portal， 咁啊消失咗。OK， 啲嘢有啲沙落地，啲書俾佢整到啲沙落地。Letter to Yennefer。OK， 執埋先。掉咗支類似酒嘅物體，執唔執到？執唔執到？自己執唔到喂。Damn！ 佢喺腳邊嘅喂，執嘅我執到嚟睇喎。呢等陣唔關事喎。等 Wild Hunt 執到啲樹喎，唔係執到樽嘢喎。Damn！ 有本書啊 ！No！ 我咪要熄燈。地下樽嘢都執唔到，唉，算啦，唔鬼理佢。仲有書櫃，執晒書落去埋到 Collective Verse of Gunsound the Vertical， 執書，執嘢。Read 有啲咩 read？ 呢個 read 到。睇幅圖 ，OK， 呢啲應該設定碼嚟嘅，原本啲設定碼依家畫上。Cavalry boot, journeyman weapon repair kit 執啲 diagram, precise bow, precision bow, meteorite ore, silver ore，OK， 唔錯唔錯，都幾多嘢。不過佢條疤痕係咪真係翹咗啊？Last Wish 呢本就係第一本 Witcher 個名，嗰本小説個名，執唔到樽，我要掉樽啊！好似仲有啲嘢，我呢度仲有啲嘢喺度喎，又執唔到 ，damn， 呢度冇。Shin who knows？ 仲有呢度應該係咪有塊皮喺度咁樣？呢度 loot empty bottle 咋 ？OK。Wait, hello, Ambassador.
Ambassador Varatra. Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
Okay. Why? 即係隔條海喎。
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. Took the Kedweni completely by surprise. King Henselt fought on the front line as always, and that is where he died. His soldiers lost the will to fight. They joined Radovid's ranks. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only 1 powerful one. Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Why? 點解要打佢哋呢？和平平咁咪好咯。
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. We've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Okay.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
Okay.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
OK， 咁啊 ，so far 國際形勢都
Thanks for your help.
都幾
Think
嚴
nothing of
峻
it.
下嘅。
May the great sun light your path.
OK， 好啦，咁我哋出發啦。啲嘢執晒啦，有冇嘢可以執噶啦？咁我哋翻出去攞埋裝備，仲係未開到 inventory， 執咗好多書，慢慢睇。其實都可以攞晒書去買。
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my
now.
things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
OK， 好啦，搞掂。Impure Audience 完成，耶！好，裝備多好多裝備。條褲啦，換翻條褲先，啱碼高好多啦。嘅 Silver Sword、Steel Sword， 啱碼，跟住加翻對 boot， 條褲啊唔使啦。跟住 crossbow 喺度，手套呢一對。佢俾幾多錢啊？都唔係俾好多錢我嘅啫。啲衫 keep 齊晒喎，咁我可以攞去賣，哇！都值翻幾多錢嘅喎，啲衫都。boot 齊啦 ，OK 啦。trophy 就啱嘅啦，等陣先，我個書啊。好，執。trophy 換一換5% bonus experience from non-human、human and non-human，OK。好多書 ，Sword for Riches 睇過啦 ，Chronicle of Rivia。Opposition in Nilfgaard 都仲有人係會反對個皇帝咁樣嘅，似乎係。OK， 咁呢啲試下先睇下。Wonders of 好多書 ，Portrait of the Elder Race。But it's a non-human. Answer is simple. The very name suggests it is something which resembles yet nevertheless it's not a human. Okay. Dwarf, halfling, elf. All those so-called elder race are, to our great fortune, slowly dying out. Joy fills the heart of every right-thinking man at the thought that his great-grandchildren will never know them, and that in their days dwarf, halfling, and elves will be mere fairy tale characters used to scare young, impressionable children. OK， 咁啲 alpha 嗰啲全部死緊。Those of Northgard。實呢啲書基本上都係幾來自頭先，都唔知用邊個角度寫嘅。What shall become Temeria? OK。The Wild Hunt. From farmer and herdsman, milkmaid to midwife, all the common folk of content whisper. 唉，唔鬼睇算啦，呢啲要整翻佢。Last wish, she knows who. The mother, she knows who, the lady of wood, come here from a faraway land. And since she suffered terribly from loneliness, she made 3 daughters out of dirt and water. Okay. Well, the last wish. 3 things are required for human life to sustain: food, water, and gossip. Okay. It begins all when Geralt and I were feeling a bit peckish and unburdened by heavy corn pulse. Okay. 呢一本應該係阿 Dandelion 寫㗎。唔係喎，唔係 Dandelion 寫喎，係唔知邊個。之後呢一個係啲詩人啊 ，Love Tie 好多書，攞晒買先，書冇乜用。不過睇下有冇人買啦，首先就係、啲書都幾重下，其實咩咁多書喺度。OK， With Guardian Collection， 有咁彈好喎嗰度，有啲花花草草可以摘下喎，摘下先。都係呢啲花其實，冇咩特別花草。即係我喺佢個 World Court 度採花會唔會 俾人罰錢。Hello nobleman， 有啲咩幫到你？哦，玩卡喎 ，good。呢可以賭錢嘅喎。10蚊。
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Come on, let's play some card. 卡特炮算啦，買咗已經，放後去先。呢啲有廢嘅，唔收佢。decoy 攝入嚟先。等下先啦，我哋而家呢套 deck 係 the north 嘅，咁我哋頭先執佢。呢個幾多張？23張，去掹走一隻嘢先。得，咁我哋基本上得翻啲勁嘢而家就，冇咩廢嘢剩嘅。係啦，哇！啲卡特炮水超勁。其實唔係一個 hero card 冇 ，red card、special card。OK， 就咁啦。Start game。I go first. Decoy between throws， 睇下先我有幾多隻咧？呢個唔係好多前線人員嘅。咁啊，換邊個好咧？換咗佢先，佢2攻擊力換咗佢先。咦，哇頂你！呢一張嘢係廢卡嚟嘅，呢一張係會俾人哋加佢力，不過唔緊要 ，keep 住都 OK 嘅。Decoy 換咗佢先 ，OK。Your turn, my turn。咁我掉一張出去，佢加5攻擊力，但係跟住我就會加多2張卡，所以都 OK， 其實冇問題嘅。咚，Between Froze。咩料？呢個 Empire 呢條咩料？發生咩事？佢咪 store 咗個 round 呢張嘢？Draw 3 random card from your what? Look at 3 random card。我睇我啲卡啫，唔俾你咁做。OK， 咁我整呢個先。睇到會出啲咩？出OK， 非常早啊！睇佢會唔會放多隻出嚟先。咁我要放多隻弓箭手。呢隻係步兵好勁喎。咁啊點啦？咁我放張 Winter Coat 先。Close Combat card 全部變1攻擊力，死啊！哇！又嚟咗張 Level， 哇 ！Hero card 嚟喎呢張係，哇！呢張係唔食型，唔食喎佢。呢個就係第2集嘅呢個大間角，勁喎呢張嘢，睇先。Hero not affected by special card or ability， 勁喎。咁呢個10幾，咁啊我放多張14到13，睇佢仲冇嘢放出嚟。喂，哇咁勁啊！佢啲卡，算啦投降。算啦投降。佢贏啦。OK， 佢放啲咩出嚟先？哇！咁多 hero card 嘅佢係咪有啊？喂！佢捉翻2張，唔得呢場要搏命，唔贏唔得。不過其實就算我搏完命都冇，pass 咗佢咁都得。shit， 咁啊，終於出嚟1張，繼續咁咯。咁贏翻個 round， 咁捉翻2張牌，咪捉1張嘅。都夠啦，其實夠打啦應該。唔知有冇跑咗先。基本上應該靠投石車食糊。又揾到，哇！頂你個肺，又掹翻10分出嚟。我頂你個肺。Range Combat card 變1，咁啊死你！全部變1，唔該。咁鬼勁佢啲卡，我都8就得。OK， 放埋出嚟先。放多張14攻擊力。 有冇？哇 ！clear 度撲街咁就，哇屌！真係唔夠打。佢出晒卡真係唔夠打。哦，又俾一張加4，但佢有咗翻卡，撲街都唔夠打。加10、26，冇啦，唔夠卡啦已經。哇！屌，邊度夠贏啊？黐線，都咁鬼勁嘅，黐撚線。有一次，冇可能會輸啊！有一次。
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of card.
OK， 就咁啦。呢啲卡都 OK 喎，啲 OK 喎，啲卡唔使換喎，其實落翻先。OK， 唔需要換啦。睇下點玩先。2分騎士。OK， 放隻4分先。又有3分。咚！睇會出啲咩壞？佢啲卡都真係幾勁。咚！15。咩料？哦，佢睇我啲卡。OK。咁樣，咁我完咗算，都係再出多啲。但係呢張嘢要換翻啲嘢落嚟，唉，算有佢，都係出多2張。Scorch，oh no， 燒死嗰個，都好啦，算啦，有佢。What？ 咁都得 ？Pass。OK。咁我出一張。咁都得。咁樣贏咗。咁我做翻張啦。OK。咁我今次要全部出齊嘅玩法。好勁！出一張，跟住揀翻張勁嘅上嚟先，揀呢一張。因為我多投石車嗰啲嘢，所以用呢種好啲。哇！10分，黐線，張樣咪勁。哇！又有英雄，哇！又有英雄，呢個扣都唔係扣到好多，都係贏咗少少。哇！又係10分，屌打和啊！打和輸啊，計哎呀，仆街！屌！咁樣輸咗仆街，唉，真係啲卡唔夠勁。算 fine， 下次再同佢玩。好啦，今集去到呢度先啦，咁我哋下集就離開呢個皇宮，再正式旅程啦。咁啊，下集再見，多謝收睇，拜拜。